Good evening to you all. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful night. We are back for some more racing action here. Countdown to Green for a new Friday night midnight series here live on Signature Esports. And a pleasure to see you all out there. Let's drop some things down where they need to be because, well, you know, some things are in the middle of everything that's going on here. We're back with, well, you know, one of the coolest things that I could ever ask for, which is the opportunity to call more iRacing than my heart's content. You know, that's kind of the way we look at things, right? That's kind of how life presents itself. And I was asked to come out and have some fun. I was asked to come out and join in on the festivities of the Midnight Thunder Series presented by Sim500, sim500.com, and all the action tonight. It is going to be a cool race. Superspeedway Series here, and we're going to be at Talladega each and every week as they continue to run, but they're going to run different vehicles each and every week. I'm telling you, it's going to be fun. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best part of what we do here. And I tell you what, Talladega has been absolutely amazing to us over the last couple of weeks. So I'm glad to be able to be back at Talladega. They're going to run the trucks tonight. All these drivers are ready to go. They're going to get out there and warm up a little bit. Thank you to all the likes and the shares. Sim500, of course, giving us a like out there of all the shares from them. Tyler Dalton, thank you for the share. Wesley Donaldson. Donnie out there, Mr. Donnell Williams, thank you for the like, sir. Much love to you. And then the legendary Charles Van Scoy, Go Racing Diecast legend, giving us a big old share. Thank you, sir. Love the specials you've been having going on, by the way. Love it. We have seen Andrew Schroeder, who's in this race, actually subscribed to our YouTube channel prior to this, so we appreciate that very much as well. Absolutely legendary. Thank you to the Dilligaff out there. Thank you to all of the cool things that are racing. Midnight Thunder Series each and every week. Here's what they're going to be looking at for the next few weeks. There is what you're going to see. Trucks, actually, we need to move that up. Let's move that up just a little bit above the SDK so you guys can see that a little bit better. Trucks this week, 87s next week. They're going to be off on the 30th, and they're going to run ARCA, Gen 6, IndyCar, Xfinity, the car of tomorrow, which I'm thrilled to see. It's going to be amazing. And then the next gen car for the final race. All these races are going to take place on Talladega. If you want to be a part of this series, well, you got to go to sim500.com and register for their leagues and make sure you get out there and have some fun. I do love super speedway leagues. I do. And we get to see a whole bunch of different vehicles, which is going to be cool. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. That's it. Week one. Here's what the race information is going to look like here as we roll in nc811.org race information tonight. Week one of the trucks, 40 laps, no fast repair, 3 sets of tires total, and then 2 green and white checkered attempts on the 2.65 mile length super speedway, 114 degrees in the track temperature. It is 78 degrees in the air temperature, 45% humidity, partly cloudy skies, and a 2-mile-an-hour wind. Talladega rolling right now as they go. Better Homes and Gardens Platinum is going to be the sponsor for tonight's race, which we're going to absolutely thank them for because, well, you know, without these leagues can't run without sponsors. And Better Homes and Gardens is your next best real estate agent. You're going to find real estate at its best, and you can check them out, of course, by searching for your Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Platinum Properties agent near you. But tonight we're going to talk about Brent Scott. Brent Scott is one of those agents. You're going to make sure that if you need to get a hold of him, that's who you're going to put in your Google search bar. It is going to be Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Platinum Properties, and you're going to search for Brent Scott, the number 33 truck. We'll talk about him a lot later, and we'll continue to push. It's going to be what it is. I mean, that's how we look at things, right? It's going to be amazing. Scrolling across the bottom, it's going to be all of our sponsors of this series, and we appreciate all of them being a part of Signature Esports and everything that they have going on. We appreciate all the family, all of our friends, and, well, just think about it, folks. We love seeing you guys get out there and do exactly what we you're doing the best that you can to be able to bring us together, and I appreciate it more than you know. Tomorrow night, we're going to see some racing at Talladega as well. That is going to be the ballistic race that we're going to be holding tomorrow night. That is in honor of the Dilligaff out there, the special one, the missus. We have benefit race for her tomorrow night. So we're going to see 2 days of Talladega. Tonight, our second race being called. Again, 40 laps. It may not seem like that much, but that's enough to get out there and take this big giant field and showcase some great racing. We watched Talladega really just open up some of the best racing you're going to see out there. And I really love the paint schemes. Do love the Sim 500 folks out there. We can appreciate them knocking it out of the park. All right, Joey out there. Glad to have me at Sim 500. Much love, brother. I appreciate you reaching out to me. Billy Gaff slide. Much love. I love my new emotes. I really do. They're amazing. Hello to the Budgie Bird out there once again. Thank you, Budgie. I know it's double duty, but thank you very much. It means the world to me to see you folks out there. It's gonna be amazing. How about it? Starting grid getting ready to happen right about yeah. Starting grid for Sim 500. And for the Superspeedway, they get 2 of them. Better Homes and Gardens, Real Estate Platinum Properties. It is going to look as such. Go Yankees, love it. Tyler Dalton's going to be your pole sitter here tonight, with Mark Jorgensen Jr. to the outside. Wesley Donaldson, Aaron Smith going to make up row number 2. Chad Coleman, Brian Wortman going to be there in row number 3. Jeff Ryan, Fred Anderson in row number 4. Row 5, Seth Foudy and our beef jerky and a little bit of driver cam spotlight. He's going to have Joe Hudson to his outside. The Van Scoik, the GOAT Racing legend, is going to be inside row number 6 with John Ross to his outside. Row 7 will be Justin Lawson and Kenny Taylor. Jorge Rincon's going to have Cody DeForge out there in row number 8. Row 9 will be Brent Scott in the number 33. And we'll get rid of our music for everybody so we don't have to have that going. Brent Scott and Bryson Daffrin out there. If I'm saying that incorrectly, I will get it right. Bryson, do apologize about that. It's a 118. It's going to be on the outside of that ninth row. Andrew Schroeder is going to have John Fowler to his outside row 10. Matt Nichols and Andrew Griesbaum is going to be out there in row number 11. Toy Woods and David Comstock is going to be there. The 13 outside row 12. Row 13 will be Justin Fuller and Jonathan Cadell. Jerry West. Hey, good to see Jerry out there. I know Jerry West, Anthony Cantone out there as well. Much love to those guys. Going to be there. Row 14, row 15 will be Ricky Harden and Daniel Robinson in row 15. Row 16, Gail Brooks, Dustin German, Joe Tardif, Russell Martin, Logan Quinn, Phil the Hitman in the 99 is going to be there through row 18. And Gino Watkinson, Mean Gene Racing out there, the 111, is our 37th driver. How about 37 drivers for the first race? Again, sim500.com if you want to be a part of this. And we appreciate all the drivers knocking it out of the park. We're going to give you some race volume back again. Hey to everybody out there. Hey to all the chat. Make sure you chat it up. Rodney, much love. Go Yankees, says Andrew Schroeder. Much love to you. Thank you to Joey Gatton out there as well. Rodney, much love to you. I appreciate you being out there. Thank you to everybody. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button. It goes a long way to support the stream. We're live streaming on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We multi-stream everywhere we go. We do everything that we can to make sure that we try to reach the best audience as possible. And it's without these drivers, we wouldn't be able to do so. How about Aaron Smith? We haven't seen Aaron in a few leagues. He's been out there steadily increasing that yellow paint scheme. I'm telling you, the man needs 9,000 sponsors on that thing. That's the guy right there. Rodney, thank you for the like, sir. Much love to you. I appreciate you very much. These drivers are ready to go. Big special thank you once again to that man right there. Seth Foudy is going to be our beef jerky unlimited driver. CanBeefJerkyUnlimited.com. Get yourself some A1 beef jerky. I can't wait till Jess can have some of that after her surgeries. It's going to be amazing to see what Talladega is going to hold on. How about it? We're going to do it. It's going to be Green Flag Racing. Restart zone coming up. It is going to be Talladega. love that camera. Tyler Dalton out front on the bottom side. Wesley Donaldson in tow. Chad Coleman up two right behind him on the inside lane. Outside lane trying to prevail. The 088 has the 71 to the back bumper of him. Big shove down to the back straightaway. Good line so far. A lot of drivers try to make this one work. Good opportunity for every one of these drivers to kind of feel the other drivers out first racing. Now, this is from what I've been explained, this is a series that has been going for a very long time. And it has continued to go. They run about 8 or 10 races. They take a 2-week break and they come back and they do more races. They change the Superspeedways up each and every time. So whichever fast track that runs over 200 miles an hour, well, that's going to be the track they're going to be running at. That's pretty much what they've decided. And it's going to be insane. John Ross back here in 49.75 so far, the fastest lap of the race. I'm begging that we're going to see those 48s in here as well. It is going to be wonderful to see. Again, no fast repair, so really one shot to do this. It is exactly where it is. Schroeder driving the Yankees paint scheme. Okay, I'm not going to say that I'm a huge baseball fan, and I am a Cardinals fan, but we won't knock the Yankees. They got a dynasty. We can't knock them. 3 wide. This is one of the tracks you're going to see 3 wide. 13.51 to the outside. 33. And Brent Scott right behind again. There is the driver putting the energy in for the Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. How about it? Tiffany sells the South.com on the back. That's probably where you need to go. That's probably where you need to see it. How about a 49.73 for Kellen Tony? Anthony in the 84 up high, talking Giants on the high side, ready to go. The 84 with the 28 just ahead. 3 wide out of the back straightaway is Talladega, goes 4 of 40. 9 on the inside. Jorgensen in the middle lane. Middle lane prevailing for the time being. Joe Hudson up on the outside. 13 rolling with him. David Comstock, 59.69. At any given moment, you can just feel the tension. But I tell you what, if you can go 3 wide, you can go 4 wide. Front straightaway is very capable of it. That trial area, very slick in the race line. Can anybody make it happen? Schroeder back here in the 48, trying to make his line noticeable, but don't count out anybody back here. Nicholson, Matt Nicholson here in the 32, right in the thick of things, right behind all these drivers. Second group back here, Dustin German. He's going to lead that second group as drivers fan out here. See some drivers trying to work into it. We're seeing a lot happen so far. No caution here. Gene Watkinson, they check back up here. Tyler Dalton still leads that 3 wide group. Not seeing the contact. I did see a little bit of freeness on the bottom side, so we're seeing a little bit of that middle lane separate. We'll take a big look at this racetrack here and see what the rest of these drivers are going to do. So we're going to see this single file line kind of work itself out. The leader's just passing the screen right there, so everybody's still within a stone's throw. Tyler Dalton only has about there's Nicholson. It's about 6 seconds separating the whole pack. Brian Wertman, Charles Van Squick leaving the road a little bit late there. Still working on their race line. Big special thank you. Let's go, says the Budgie Bird out there on chat. Again, how about we go on Seth? On board Seth and see what he's got going on. He ran Talladega yesterday in the Signature eSports Xfinity Series. And this middle lane looking pretty darn snazzy right now. Ooh, big checkup. I think we all tuck our chin right there when we get close. It's just like a natural reaction. You feel like you have to tuck your chin just a little bit. You almost feel caution's going to come out here. We're going to see what happened. You almost tuck your chin to see what's going on. Kellen Tony involved. We'll take a look as the drivers will come around. They go under pace. Tyler Dalton will be that driver. NC811.org. No matter where you live, you need to make sure that you call before you dig. 811 on your mobile device. If you want to text it, you can call it. Make sure that you do so. Here's what happened. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 86 involved. I tell you what, Anthony, as long as he doesn't get hit here, he's all right. He's fine. We do want to see. Let's back this up just a little bit. This is right in the middle lane here. I think it was just a checkup. It's that accordion effect. We watched what was going on with Seth Foudy and what happened behind him. If you kind of watch that corner, that does ricochet all the way back. It's the accordion effect. Watch the quarter speed here. Actually, we'll go like this. Watch the double checkup. Check up to him. Out of the throttle, out of the throttle, out of the throttle again. And then just nowhere. He gets turned and then boom. It makes that happen. That right there, I think it was the 9 that was involved in that as well. The 9 right there? 9 to 6. The 09, Kenny Taylor. Oh, that's Lawson. Lawson's got the 9 on the top, I do believe. So that was Lawson right there. Justin Lawson. Let's take a look here. And the 90 behind him, that 90 is it the 190? Sorry, that's the 190, John Ross. Watch this. It's a big run for the 190. Just barely clipped the 84 on the right side of your screen there, folks. And you just kind of have to hold on to the brakes and just get smashed. 86 involved as well. Not the biggest wreck we might see. Everybody coming to pit road, getting some fuel. Daniel Robinson's going to win that race off pit road. 72 up, 29 spots. Tyler Dalton's going to be there as well. Jeff Ryan, Anthony Calantoni coming out as well. Good to see Jeff Ryan out there. We got a lot of familiar names. We have a lot of races that we've caught a lot of drivers with. Here's Charles coming to pit road. He is going to be, I believe, taking a full-on look at the truck. It's going to be leaving pit road. He's good to go. Bryson Daffern's going to be in 24th off 6th. Biggest mover of the race right now. It's your race leader, Daniel Robinson. 72 of 29 spots. It has not come to pit road. Everybody else has come to pit road, so he's going to be credited with this lap led. You don't need a bag, absolutely. Samantha, much love. As always, go Foudy. Much love to you. Thank you, Samantha, for being out there. You and your 6 kids, I don't know how you do it. We don't know how we do it, but I tell you what, it's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you, Samantha, for being out there. Budgie Bird, let's go. Big hype out there. Thank you, dear. Oh, man. Going to be 9 laps complete this time by. To get a Better Homes and Gardens Platinum Properties. You know, I probably need to change that. I'm going to change that one to the brighter one so that way it can be seen. So bear with me, my friends. Little bit of coating in between all of this. That green logo just does not show up right there. What is that one? Not as well as I wanted to. Drop shadow. Can we do it? Or I want it to be seen, so we're going to go for apply. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. We also make it a little bit bigger there as well. I want to make sure that it's good to go. You know, give all these people the ideas that they need. How about it? Thank you to Sim 500. Thank you to you, to all the folks that have given us the opportunity to come out here and call races for them. Justin Fuller on pit road. A couple of drivers coming back to pit road, getting a little bit work done. There's Brian Wortman, I do believe. Yeah, Kenny Taylor able to get back on the lead lap. He's still gonna be a lap down. Calantoni coming off pit road. He gets a little bit more taken care of as well. Jerry West on pit road. It's good to see Jerry out there. If you haven't heard Jerry call races, he's pretty good at dirt. He's pretty good at calling races, too. We always appreciate some fellow commentators out there. So Jerry's going to have to get a little bit taken care of here. We'll see if that nose is going to be good enough for him. Yeah, he will leave pit lane. Get about 20 or 30 seconds of damage taken care of here and there. That's not so bad. Man, oh man. So Jerry's going to get up to speed. He's going to come back around. Still has a little bit of nose damage. Pace car will dive off. And we'll see if he's going to be able to get back to a restart cam coming up here for you as we go back to green flag racing. Geico restart zone just out of the tri-oval area. He is up. He's going. He's good. Green flag. Tyler Dalton slides up to pull the 088, or I'm sorry, to pull the 83. Fred Anderson up there drops down, and you'll see Seth Foudy up there to lead the outside lane, 24. Well, that's the 25, I guess. Cody with a big run to the back bumper to the 17. Big check up here for the outside lane. I know it looks to be a lot of fun, but it's not. Seth, the 088. Seth Jorgensen goes up to pull the 17. 83, back bumper. Oh, baby, caution back out again real quick. Something happened there. Gale Brooks off. Rincon off. We'll have to take a look. Somebody blinked out there. Let's take a look. Back up here just a little bit. I think that was just ahead. There's Charles. I think Charles was able to miss this one. Anthony able to miss as well. All right, so right here. Is it right here? We're gonna go forward. We'll see how this works. Oh, that was the 111. Hold on real quick. 111, that was Gene Watkinson here. I think Gene was trying to slide in underneath the 28 there. Here's a clear, drops in, and just collects the 28 of Rincon. Cadell. Oh, that's a hard hit for another driver up there. Was that Jorge? That was Rincon? No, come on now. Jorge had it saved. 28 on the car, or on the truck here, but 57 on the relative. Back-to-back cautions. These things do happen. I think he just got free on the bottom. Got sent down there. Watch this on his point of view. Watkinson comes down. Gets up in the 28. Down to the corner. And just trying to break. Here's the Marconi setup shop 09. He's just trying to slow down. And at those speeds, this thing becomes almost unmanageable. So Jorge does not get the race line working for himself. A couple of drivers coming back to pit road. Aaron Smith coming in. Drivers trying to make it on fuel, so if they can save a little bit here, and they don't have another caution, they'll run the next 25 laps green. You can run about 28 laps on a cycle here. 30 laps is pretty good as well. But for the most part, a lot of drivers might come in, get some damage, get some fuel. Let's make sure they've got enough to be able to make a green-white checkered attempt if they need to. With the 118 back here, 3,000 I-rated driver coming off pit road as well. How about the Hitman Monzo? We're a little, is that a little Bret Hart paint scheme? I know that name. I know that name. That's wrestling from back when I was a kid. Well, teenager. Drive cams? Car cams not loaded? Excuse me? All right. Give me a moment, folks. We gotta load some cameras. Something's not right with the trucks. Yep. That's exactly what happened. Apologies about that, folks. Here we are. There's our cameras. Oh, hey, how about that? That's cool. I think it says it on the back bumper. Let's go to Anthony back here. Or the nose. What it says on the bottom. Van Scoyk coming back to pit road. Just a little top off on fuel. We'll see that quite a bit. I saw the pink shirt, and I was thinking, you know, the Hitman, Bret the Hitman Hart. You know, that's it. He wore a pink wrestling outfit. But that's not the Hitman. That's probably somebody very special to Phil. So much love. There's the Saints, the Hitman, Saints on the bottom. Like it. Very cool. All right, pace car, lead them down here. Again, special thank you to Better Homes and Gardens. Let's go, Charles. Simple one out there. Let's go. It's the Midnight Thunder Series, Sim 500. It is super speedways at its best. The trucks are a ton of fun to drive around these tracks. I'm going to be thrilled to see what the 87s do next week. And then the car of tomorrow, of course. If you have not gotten out there on iRacing and driven the car of tomorrow, you might be missing out. And then we got some F1 cars, some open wheel cars, the Indy car coming over. That's they're going to run Talladega as well. I'm excited. I'm pretty thrilled. Talladega getting ready to have some fun. How about it? Hold on to your, well, you know it. Restart zone coming up. Drivers starting to tighten up for the restart zone. You don't want to leave too much room. That's what causes those checkups as they go. Here's the spotter cam. How about we go follow from the TV side of things? Tyler Dalton out in the Hal Dalton paint scheme. 83 to the back bumper. Fred Anderson on the bottom side. 24 running. That's actually going to be the 25 right there. Running the 24 paint scheme. I may have to refresh Trading Paints just to make sure the numbers came in correctly. You know, we like to do things the right way. Joe Hudson of the 49 on the outside. 190 there to shove. John Ross up high. Gets there to the back bumper. Back to B2 and 3 wide again. 15 of 40 being completed. Better Homes and Gardens. NCA 1-1 giving you your 25 laps to go. You know what we'll do? We'll be BH and G. Change that. Better Homes and Gardens giving you 25 laps to go. Make sure you check out your local real estate agent near you. Because right now, Brett Scott is the guy. He's moving forward. He's got that outside lane hooked up. Let's go. 3 wide from second on back. 33-3 working together. Jeff Ryan right behind him. Drivers fanning out here. A few drivers moving a few spots back. The biggest thing is about being there at the end. Oh, no, gets turned across the nose. Hold on to it. No, Tyler Dalton gets taken out. Joe Hudson there. Be that race leader, and everybody holding on down to the parking lot. Everybody had to go to Walmart real quick. They missed the exit. That's exactly what happened there. That was big. This happened right there. Let's back this up. That's exactly where it happened. DeForge out front here. The 49 bumping in the corner. And that's exactly what you're going to see. Let's go. That's the blimp cam. We want the follow cam. Just gets a little squirrely. 24 goes up the line a little bit. The 49, that transfer of speed gets to the bottom left. That gets into the left side of the bumper. The 9 into the 83. But watch out, Tyler Dalton. This is a big hit for Tyler Dalton as he goes off your screen. 33 wall rides the 3, the 17 of Seth Foudy. Jeff Ryan back here. Tyler Dalton took a hard hit. Man. It is reminiscent. Ooh. Joseph Thomas. What's up, Joe? Good to see you, man. Appreciate everybody being out there. Chad Coleman off track as well. Leading on the bottom side, from the bottom side into the wall. Maybe not so bad. Probably a broken right front section here. So hopefully he's going to be able to get to pit road. Get some of that taken care of. Again, was your pole sitter, so has a good pit stall, but had a long way to travel down there. Joe Hudson is your race leader right now. As we'll see. We just got to go back and watch that at speed from the TV1 cam. Just a parking lot. Man. Could you imagine? All right, now you're a spotter watching this happen, right? You're like, no. A lot less drivers involved than it looked like, but from the back straightaway, that looked like somebody went to go to the gas station and left their iron on. Your in-car is wild, Joe. I'll look, man. Let's go look. Where you at? Where's your... we got some time. A little bit of time. Come on now. Full brake. Oh, baby. Woo! Woo! Oh, baby. Woo! Woo! Whoa. Whoa, baby. Oh, baby. Whoa. Did you get a 4X out of that? You're running from your left rear. That's a pucker moment. What are you talking about? How about it? We just do it. I know that we don't get to give these out as often as we should, but here it is, helicopter award of the field, because it's the Superspeedway. I mean, that's the way we do it. That's the way we go. We probably could see a bigger wreck. Joe Hudson, your race leader. Let me one green now as these drivers go to work. Trying to see Tyler Dalton coming off pit road. Will be a lap down, according to what I'm seeing on the relative. Spent 2.5 minutes on pit road, so it should be about a lap down Brent Scott out of the race, which is unfortunate for that being the sponsor out there. Seth and Charles missed it. Did they? Well, Seth was kind of in the middle of it, wasn't he? I know Charles missed it. Excuse me. Charles up to 10th now. He hit the brakes. He said, nope, nope, no, nope, nope, nope. Don't touch it. Nope, don't touch me. Yep. Thought Seth was in it a little bit. I think he got pancaked. Whoa. 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 Boy. I mean, he's not so bad. He probably got it all fixed. That's why they call it a Midnight Thunder Series. I don't want to hear what the comms are looking like. 49 is going to look the high lane on the restart here. John Ross will be in second. Doy Woods will be third. Chad Coleman fourth. Joe Tardif up there in that sixth and fifth spot. I tell you what, this is going to be interesting. Will be somewhere around that 20 lap to go mark. Yeah, he was in a little. Thank you, Mike. What's going on, Mike? Good to see you, Mr. Kelly. You were talking about Foudy, right? Seth Foudy? He got squeezed a little bit. He's fine. He's fine. It's all good. Restart zone coming up. 49 on the outside. 190. 38 there to back up to it. Chad Coleman ready to go. Green flag. We still got more than half the field. That's a good day. 49 able to take the line there. 190 on the inside. So Hudson and Ross, Joe and John going to work together. How about Doy Woods? He wraps the back bumper. Chad Coleman to the 38. Logan Quinn back into the mix. He's up 30 spots. Your biggest mover of the race so far. As this one goes back to work. Anthony Calantoni. The old 84 talking Giants. We like talking to Anthony. He's from New York. We've talked to him a couple of times. 37 of Andrew Griesbaum's going to be up 12 spots in that 10 spot. I think he's working the outside lane. Switch some cameras around. He's going to be on the inside. Here is the 37. Move over. Yeah. He's got Van Scoik behind him. The boss behind it as well. There comes the 99 up on the high side. 13 rolling the outside in that Monster Energy Ford F-150. David Comstock is on a few rails here, trying to work. And that's what they got to do. They got to settle down and work. That's pretty much what we see. Here's Dustin German. This SRTV network, that's where you see it. That's the SRTV guys. That's who we were used to seeing. There's Dustin German, Jerry West back here in the 86. Heard him call a few races a time or two. We like to hear it. Joe Hudson, your race leader on the bottom side. 38 on the outside. Coleman still working. 19 spots gained by Doy Woods. In that 28, they still push. 1 and 2, very busy. Oh, somebody off on the side here. Monzo backwards, 99 down there, 88 there as well. Dustin German, no caution here. They'll have to get back up and running. Here's what happened. Came across his nose. Wow. Dustin jumping to pit road. There was a 51 on the outside here. This was that right front, and then... just up into him. Oh, barely missed Charles. Wow. Yeesh. Charles Van Scoik got lucky. Seth Foudy up tonight, right where he started that middle lane, 15 ahead of him. It's going to be Ricky Harden. Let's go back on board, our good friend. And we thank him for running his driver cam tonight. Rubaid very much Hassan, very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate the likes out there. Thank you to all of you out there watching on chat. Enjoying the broadcast. Mike, much love to you. Well, thank you for enjoying it. I appreciate you. Thank you to all the concurrent viewers out there. Thank you to everybody sticking it out here for the Midnight Series. I want to thank Jess as well because she has to listen to me yell. Well, not yell, but, talk really loud. Friday night. Better way to do anything. Seth Foudy back to the middle. Big run. See if he can pull any of this draft. Sometimes you have to make split-second decisions just to figure out where you need to be and where you're going to be. Ooh, middle lane. Fowler to the outside. 51 of Fuller ahead of him. There's Aaron Smith on the bottom side. All right, doing good. Thank you to Sats for running the cam. He didn't have the little one in the background bouncing around. Seth and Check are your fellow Turn 1 hero teammates. Nice. Well, good deal. I like Seth. Seth runs in our Thursday Xfinity Series, and he's really good about getting on those driver cams, which I appreciate because we have a sponsor to fill with the driver cams, and it's a spot for everybody to be able to showcase themselves, and I like having drivers put their cameras up because it makes it feel like, it makes it show like it's a real thing, and this is a real thing. This is real racing. You know what I mean? This is speed. This is a whole lot of dexterity. There's a whole lot happening right here, right now with every one of these drivers. Right now you have in this big pack, you've got, pretty well 23 drivers ready to beat the doors off of each other just to be able to finish this race. We got 14 laps to go. Kenny Taylor back here has a little 3-pack with him. There's Justin Lawson and the 99 just ahead of all of that as you see the 82 there. A lot of people still trying to get a few more spots. Excuse me. Tyler Dalton still working. He's got a little. I think he's still just a lap down, waiting for some things to cycle around. Trying to stay out. Tyler Dalton would be your lucky dog if something were to happen with 14 laps to go. And, I call this the champagne shake. What is happening right now is every one of these drivers are getting into this corner. They're getting into this comfortability zone, and now they're trying to find where they need to be when it comes to putting themselves in position to try to win this thing. We have 13 laps to go, and the tension just keeps building. The more the drivers start to stable themselves out, the more pushes, the closer the trucks get to each other, the more air is going to interrupt and influence each one of these trucks, and that's exactly what you're going to see. You're going to see these trucks do exactly that. It's crazy. It's insane. I love it. It's amazing. Look at that big run. 15, 51. Oh, 15 almost pushed up on the outside. Oh, baby. Yeah, the horsepower. I love it. It's great. Joe Tardif up on the outside, runs the 43 number, 11 on the paint scheme. That's who you're seeing up there. The 94 went with him. And now he's kind of stuck in the sucker hole on the outside. He's got no help, so the 94 will have to kind of push back on this as John Fowler goes up to try to help that happen. Oh, check up in the middle on the bottom side of the racetrack. Big checkup. You saw that. Now watch the momentum. 17 is going to roll up on the outside. 72 going as well. 84 of Calantoni. He is up there as well. 22, 23 spots gained. 3 wide now. 15 down in the middle. Middle lane has no momentum. Can they roll? 72 to lead this lap. Calantoni shoving. Foudy to the outside as well. He's got no help. Had no momentum. Foudy almost gets turned by the 15. Can Joe Tardif get up there and push him? Big bump. Foudy almost had it cleared. He could have almost dropped down all the way to that second lane, but unable to do it. Able to save the truck. Now has a little bit of work to do. 84 up to the 72. 51 to the bottom side. 38 rolling. 15, 13. Middle lane working it very nicely currently. We'll see how they're going to play when it comes to exactly this. How about one more time around as we go 10 laps to go? Here is your sounds of iRacing. The focus and the look of all of this right here is what it's all about, folks. Logan Quinn on the bottom side up 24 spots. Lee Daniel Robinson up into the 72. They're trying to push Justin Fuller forward. Chad Coleman leads on the bottom side. Has a good run happening right behind him. That's the 38 of Chad Coleman. Working very well with the 28 on the bottom side. That's Doy Woods. Doy Woods able to be kept close with the 49 right behind him. That's Joe Hudson. 3 wide as they get into turn 1 and 2. 8 laps to go. A lot of drivers scrubbing speed off on the bottom side. 13 a side draft on the outside. David Comstock rolling 59-69 on the iRating. And now you see that 3 wide. You know what's ahead of those drivers? A little bit of lap traffic. Big hype, Budgie Bird. Much love, Budgie. All the way to the bottom side, David clears. There he is, Aaron Smith in tow. Callan Tony rolling forward. Seth keeps getting left high and dry up on that high side, but he's got a little bit of help. Seth Foudy just ahead. There's the 118 up there with him. Seth drops down, 118, nowhere to go, 190 behind. John Ross trying to roll. Van Scoik able to pick up the middle lane. Can these drivers work together? Van Scoik in that middle lane with a 94, trying to set up his spot. 91 of Wesley Donaldson in tow as well. Wesley has been kind of a quiet piece right now, and right behind him, Jerry West. David Comstock, 13, sees the 84 go high. Callan Tony says, it's 7 laps to go. I want to be where I need to be. 51, a big bump here into the corner. Good pushing as they have settled out. We'll see lap traffic now become a factor. It's going to leave the bottom side of the race line. He's going to, oh no! 71 and over in. Aaron Smith got airborne. And somehow is fine. Wow. Caution comes out here. Oh, I mean, you want to talk about, according to Force, we'll need that black flag cleared. So the 24 stayed low, gave up the lane. This is the 38 behind. That's Chad Coleman, who is always a good pusher. From what I've seen, we've watched him race for years now. Chad Coleman to the back of the 71. Corner exit. Let's go a little bit faster here. We'll watch this play out. They go high. Chad Coleman's right there on the left rear quarter panel of Aaron Smith. And it's just enough to turn him. And then the 71 left front into the 24. And Aaron Smith goes for a ride here. Man. And just all fours. Here's the net speed. Bam. Misses the commitment cone for pit lane. We need a wee woo. Aaron Smith back to pit road for the second time here. He's going to get more of that damage repaired. Looks to be okay. That left front is the big key here. What can that left front do? Little stutter there. Hopefully it wouldn't on my end. Man. How about that? Now that was a wild ride. That's for darn sure. Folks, if you like what you've seen, make sure that you hit that notification bell. If you want to be a part of, again, the Sim 500 series and any one of the series that they call, make sure that you get out there and you go give them some love for me. At the sim500.com website, you can check out all the league statistics. You can also check out the schedules. You can apply for the leagues. You can get yourself integrated by going to sim500.com. What else can I say? We're having a Saturday race tomorrow. We've got some leagues starting back up real soon. Tomorrow night, we're doing the ballistic. We're going to be back at Talladega tomorrow. So we're going to do Talladega again. But the ballistic Talladega race tomorrow night. It's going to be a ton of fun. Be 60 laps with the trucks. I think we have about 16 to 18 drivers right now, all signed up, ready to go. I think we're gonna take people all the way through tomorrow to make sure that we get everybody. We want to fill it up as much as possible. We want to make sure that the field is good to go. So if you want to be a part of that, please make sure that you get out there. Join us in the Discord. Jess is going to call the race with me. It's going to be awesome. Hold on to the night. We gave Bobby Joe an invite over here, didn't we? Sure did. I thought we did. Oh, goodness. All right. It'll be 2x2. Pace car will dive in. And then, my friends. Six. All right. All right, folks, here we go. Get ready to have at it. Stunt driving is exactly what that was. I agree. Completely agree. It's exactly what that was. It was crazy. All right, it's anybody's ball game. It really is. We're going to be 3 laps to go. So not quite a natural green-white checkered, but 3 laps to go. It's going to be insane. Thank you to Better Homes and Gardens, Platinum Properties, your real estate agent of choice. On the back of that 33, make sure that if you haven't reached out, if you're looking to buy a property and you're looking to buy something that's nice and in your and I mean, if you're looking, you might as well go. Better Homes and Gardens is, I mean, it's a trademark and a staple of everything that is out there. Platinum properties are everything in certain communities when it comes to that high-end real estate. So make sure that you check them out, you travel down, and you say hello. All right, 3 laps to go. 13, 5-1. And then Mr. Tardif, Home Joe, the 28, is going to shove that inside lane. This thing is going to get, if this was a green-white checkered, it'd be a little bit more dicey than what it is. Oh, baby, 13 to crossover, 84. 13 all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. It's going to reassume 4 wide out of the corner. Coleman, Tardif, everybody, the big one. Green, white, checkered attempt coming up. And they're still wrecking. Wow. That was huge. It was a big old discombobulation. Let's take a look. Aaron Smith, did he stop? Oh, yeah, he stopped. He said no. He said no. 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 No touchy. No touchy. Look at all that debris everywhere. It's flying all over the racetrack. All right. I'm still scrolling up, folks. Still scrolling up. This happened. I'm gonna check on Joe Tardif here. That's where it was way up here. We have to go far chase because that's just kind of how this has to work. I they didn't even get a chance to really settle up. So the 13 gets bumped low, and so he's got. That's kind of where it started. The 13 and the 84 go from the top lane to the bottom. They're clear, and they're trying to work together. So Cantoni and the 13 here of David Comstock, they go to drop all the way down. 13 goes to drop down, and Cantoni's still there. He is absolutely still there. And just not enough momentum to be able to do that. And so the 13 bumps out free. He moves up, gives the line to 51, moves up to give the line as well. And so you see everybody just trying to absorb the driver right there. And then all of a sudden, it's going to start closing down. And right here with the 38 of Chad Coleman, right here. 15's up into the wall. They're 4 wide here. 15 has to come off the wall. He's into the wall, so that bumps him down. Gets into Joe Tardif, then into the 13. 13 all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. And then out of all this, the 13 still ends up with the lead. Look at all that. Yeah. Wesley Donaldson. Sorry, not Wesley. Who's that? That's the 51. Sorry, that's Justin Fuller up there, upended. Man. Hold on. I got it. There's this screenshot button we got to do here. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's drivers up on their side. Drivers all the way down on the bottom side. Joe Tardif all the way down. Man. Two for two. Oh. Look who's in third. I got to see how he made it through. Because it happened in front of him. Oh, my goodness. He just got on the brakes. I wonder what he has his brakes by set of. Oh, man, Calatoni barrel rolled. I didn't even see that. Hold on. Now, Seth was involved in that one. For sure. But he's fine. I think he was involved in that one. I don't know. Cockpit view of Charles here. Watch how he stops. Sees it and just... I mean, you couldn't ask for better brakes in that Ford. Whoever said Fords were bad, well, Chuck just proved they had the best brakes in the whole dang simulator. Well, there's about half the field. Justin Fuller coming back around. Chad Coleman's coming back around. So, I mean, there's still spots to gain. Cody DeForge is back here as well. Russell Martin up in the mix. Calatoni is on pit road getting repairs. Ricky Harden out of the race. So Fuller's coming back around. I mean, there's still a lot of trucks here. Green, white, checkered attempt coming up. It's insanity. Budgie, do you like my crying frog? That's exactly what you see. That's exactly what we've seen. Hey, Pace truck's going to dive in. Or Pace car's going to dive in. And we will see. Some of the best racing we're going to see. Can they get a white flag out of this one? Hey, how about it? 99 back up there. The Hitman's still doing his thing. Lee Daniel Robinson in the 72 on the outside. Comstock on the inside. Charles Van Scoyk right behind him. Green flag. And here comes Wesley Donaldson right there with Van Scoyk. Oh, no! Charles is going to get the lead here, and that's not what he wanted. Caution back out really quickly. As they will race back around to try to do it again. Man, oh man. You know, Charles just had to hold his line there, and that was it. So starting right there with the 13. We're going to see exactly what happened here. Cautions breed cautions, and I'm going to tell you, not only do the cautions breed cautions, but they breed some good old-fashioned, well, I thought somebody was going to run into him there. It was the pace car. 13 tries to slide up here, it looks like. Let's just kind of go for it. Through the gears. That's Robinson. That's Lee Daniel Robinson there on the outside. Oh. 13 tried to clear him there. Wasn't clear. I kind of gotta watch this lane. Let's do this. Sorry, folks. Little drone, fast drone there. Didn't want that. So the 72 is there to the outside. He's holding the lane. 13 tries to slide up, and he's just not clear. And he turns himself across the nose of the 72. You know, that's what happened. As everybody's accelerating there. I don't know if they're teammates or if they were talking together. Just not clear. And a couple of drivers taken out of that one. One more time here. Charles able to get through it. A lot of drivers fanning out. Trying to miss it. Oh, it was the 51 back here, Justin Fuller. He said, no more damage. I don't need any more. Russell Martin should be a lucky dog. Monster. I know. I tell you what, that's literally the carbonated version of I don't know what just happened. I thought the 82 would have been your lucky dog. Should have been your lucky dog. We'll see. Tyler Dalton back out there as well. back up to 11th. Or 10th, sorry. Yeah, there he goes. 8-2. Should be your 8-2 right there. Your lucky dog. Go to the outside. Vance Goik is your race leader. And Charles does not want to be there. Ricky, it was a messy race. Well, I mean, it was great for a while, and then all of a sudden, it's the first race jitters back at Talladega. We'll get it all pitched back in. I mean, because we're going to the 87s next. It's Superspeedway racing. We're going to see some cautions. It's going to happen. Sometimes the cautions do come aplenty, though. They do come. They do happen aplenty. Cautions breed cautions. Everybody going for the win. Everybody going for the next thing. You got squeezed into the wall and had way too much. Yeah, I did see that, Ricky. I did see it. I watched that happen when they were 4 wide there, and that's what we were talking about back 2 cautions ago. Let me go back real quick, and it was a good soak up, and that's where everybody did what they were supposed to do. And when you were up there on that wall, there was nothing you could do. It was going to cause a bigger wreck behind you. These things happen. Guess I had good runs though. And secretly I root for the number 15 every week, so I will try to make sure I don't make that as apparent as possible. It's my number. It's what I like. It's the number I like to run. So I will always hold. What's crazy about it? I'm trying to go back to that actual incident. There's a lot that has happened in between now and then, so we're still scrolling. You're still scrolling. All right. Let's select you real quick. You are right there. I know you're right there. Let's go here. So we were talking about right there in that instance, right there. 13 got shoved out of line there, and they moved up to reassume it, right? When the 84 and they shouldn't have just left you. You know what I mean? You go from here down to the bottom. 13 cycles out. You're up 3 wide, which is a good move with you and Seth. Little wall scrape right there. Little 4 wide, seeing the disadvantage there, and then boom, nowhere to go, man. And then you had other trucks in your lap. There's just nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Yeah, that's what brought that out, man. They did a great job minding their P's and Q's for a while. Yeah. Oh, no, it's a great race. It's a great race. Regardless of how many wrecks there is, there's 3 wide racing at Talladega. There's close calls. There's a little bit of shakiness. We got trucks out there with damage. We got trucks out there trying to push the envelope. You just kind of have to roll with it. So 23.91 on the front row. Vance Glick will use the outside lane to try to take that advantage, maybe drop down with a 91 once again. Griesbaum's going to be up high, but this is where the kicker is. Do you want to be the leader when you're coming around to a green flag or green-white checkered here at Talladega? I don't want to be the leader. I want to be like 5th. I want to be where Matt Nicholson is right now, inside 3 rows back. Pull for Gale and the number 64 truck at Victory Lane. Like it. Gale Brooks back here. Oh, you're pulling for Gale to put I just didn't read that. Putting the old 64 right there. Nintendo 64 truck. I like it. I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it was an N64 truck. That's awesome. Great flag. We're going. 6th caution of the race. Those things do happen. We're back at it green. Here we go. Down to the bottom. Vance Coy. Big shove. 118. Bryson DeFern. 37. Working the corner. They just got to hold on to it. Gale Brooks up 25, your biggest move of the race right now. Nicholson pops out. The 190 pops out right there. Tyler Dalton Trying to go places too. Seth Foudy just ahead. Woo, baby. Hold on to it. Third lane trying to prevail. Aaron Smith there as well. Can they come around and take the white flag? That's going to be the big question here. Tyler Dalton pulls the middle lane. Out of the tri-oval area, Van Scoik, Wesley Donaldson. They'll blow this thing up. White flag way its final lap here at Talladega. The Midnight Thunder Series, Sim 500 Racing. Oh no! Oh no! Pop it out! Oh no! Aaron Smith to the bottom. The 64 in tow. 91-23. Can they run away from him? Aaron Smith in tow with the 64. Gale Brooks right behind the 71. 23 up high. 23 down low. Van Scoik. We'll see Smith behind him. The commitment to the outside. Van Scoik wins. Aaron Smith, 4/100ths of a second. Gale Brooks third. Masterful driving from the Van Scoik legend. Van Scoik, Aaron Smith. Brooks in the 64. Guile. Oh, okay. I got you. Either way, didn't matter. 64 comes home third. Wesley Donaldson fourth. Brian Workman will be fifth. We're waiting for the rest of the race results as Van Scoik burns it down here. Mr. Thomas, thank you once again for the like up there. Chuck gets a win at a Superspeedway. He never wins at these things. Not on my streams. He always gets wrecked by something. He's got the best brakes in Ford, misses everything, and comes home in victory lane. What a good race for him. Here's your race results, courtesy of NC811.org. As Van Scoik dodges one more wreck at the very end just to burn the thing down. Look at the debris still happening. Charles gets the win. Aaron Smith second. Guile Brooks finishes in third. Wesley Donaldson, Brian Wortman, your top five. Ross Daffern, Nicholson, Taylor Fuller's going to be your top 10. DeForest finishes 11th. Coleman, Comstock, Tyler Dalton through 14th. Greasebomb finishes out in 15th. Doy Woods, Quinn, and Seth Foudy, your top 18. Man, oh man. There's a lot to unpack from that race, but it was good. One more. Almost hit him. Schroeder, Robinson, Lawson, West. Phil finishes in 23rd there. Russell Martin finishes 24th. Callan Tony 25th. Joe Tardif all the way back to 28th. Unfortunate for Joe. He had a good run happening there. Everybody had good runs. It's just, cautions happen. And those things do happen. Jorgensen finishes 35th. Jonathan Cadell in the giggity number out 13 laps in. What a race. That was good. Good win for Charles, over one. Way to go, Chuck, from Mike Kelly out there. And a big old H-yeah to Joey Gatton out there. That man right there is a legend for a reason. From Levittown, Pennsylvania. Big share from John Fowler. Thank you, sir, for the share. I appreciate you out there. We're going to talk to him. We got to talk to him. He's got to be excited a little bit. He's got to be excited. He's got the best brakes in all of iRacing. I'm telling you, he made more stops on that than anything else. Let's bring him up here. We're going to talk to him. The 23 comes home in victory lane on a super speedway, which is rare for in my view. Which not saying you don't have the talent to win here, because you did. You showed you had the talent to win here. Normally, whenever I watch you at super speedways, you try to avoid everything. And today, you showed that this Ford has the best brakes in all of iRacing.
Yeah, well, all those times getting wrecked, I think I've got pretty good wreck avoidance. I think every wreck I had to slam on the brakes or get out of the way. I mean, I think got got to change my underwear a couple times. I mean, everything happened. It seemed like literally right in my windshield. Getting used to some new field of view that one of the guys in Sim posted. Works pretty good. I won a super speedway. I've won. This is the third one in like 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on with these super speedways with me, but just lucky, to be able to brake, and well, really lucky no one was behind me. I think everyone bailed, and I just stayed up on most of them. So just slammed the brake hard.
Oh, you did. We rode on board with you when the wreck was. It was the second, no, third to last caution when it went four wide and everything kind of collapsed up in front of you. I'm telling you, you should definitely contact Ford and tell them that their F-150 has some amazing brakes. That's for darn sure. This was it was exciting, in because we watched you be able to. I know Wesley was there on your back bumper, and then once the wreck happened, the next thing you know, you knew you were going to have to defend something. I never want to be the leader on a green white checkered. I want to be like fifth in line, and you showed what it took to be able to try to control that coming out of the trial, because that's the most difficult part about this one. Start finish line. And then being so far back out of the trial, just past the pit road exit, that was insane.
Yeah, I took on the restart. I took the high line because I saw before the last caution the car that was going to be starting third didn't have a back bumper, so I knew he was going to be a little slow on the restart, and I just need to get in front of Wesley, which I appreciate him not turning me. And then I saw the wreck in behind, so I knew it was like me and Wesley, and I knew there was going to be a run coming, and luckily, I was able to get down in the tri-oval. I mean, I cranked the wheel, and I was hoping I didn't make Michael McDowell it, and come down too much and then go back up. But, I saw Aaron there, and, Aaron gave me a shot and kept it straight, and I kept it straight. And, once he gave me the shot, I mean, I think my speed went up 3-4 miles per hour when he hit me, at least. So I knew once that happened, I knew I had it, because his run was killed, and, and Wesley fell behind a little bit.
Guile was pushing Aaron right behind. And so I think all that power transferred with that couple of mile an hour run. So, I mean, the timing was perfect and fantastic into this one. A few cautions, but it's going to be insane. We got 87s next week. Charles, congratulations on the victory. Week 1 here. Super Speedway's your thing now.
Yeah, thank you, Signature Esports. Glad you're back with me and Sim 500, and I started iRacing basically. What was that league in the very beginning, where I first met you? Not BNR, the other one, with Randy.
Yeah.
Randy Hirsch. I forget the name of it, but I met you way back, like 3 years ago, and glad you're back doing a lot of these races. And to Joey and the admins, Wesley. WBD Diecast. He's got to have a tongue twister at companies. It can't just be simple like Goat Race and Diecast. But obviously my company, I did 10% off if you use Goat Race in 23. Also, there's some subscriptions. I'm launching some merch, just some kind of really having fun with it. I got some sponsored drivers that their hats and their numbers and their names are on it. So it's more just for like to stroke the ego of the guys a little bit, make a dollar on them, when it's all said and done. But yeah, and then I can't name them all. The guys in the chat: Anthony Racing Clean, Sucks Comstock got turned there, or not turned. He came up, he wasn't clear. And like I said, Aaron for hit me square and racing it clean there. And yeah, like I said, super speedways, man. I suck at, well, no one sucks at them. But I just have the worst luck at them. So yeah, three wins in 2 weeks on super speedways. I won the opener in another league Wednesday. I won this race 2 Fridays ago. So yeah, maybe I'll start running more super speedways and officials, but probably not. I like being over 4,000 iRating.
Yeah, not even me. I tried to run today and I lost 84 just running a good, what I thought was a good track. That just didn't happen. So
drive over their heads,
Yeah, it's exactly what I saw. Charles, much love, man. Congratulations. I call you the Goat Racing legend for a reason, and that is that's part of it. But the other The other part of it is I literally said the same thing that you said. Normally, you just try to avoid this stuff, and I'm glad to see the success happen. That's the coolest thing about it is being able to see success out of everything that you get behind. So this is cool. This is really cool to see. Charles, much love, man. We'll see you next week. That was a great end to that race.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. Charles Van Scoy comes home in P1 tonight. We're going to talk to the guy who gave him the final shot down the back straightaway, and the guy that I keep telling that needs all the sponsors in the world. I'm telling you, Aaron, I love your banana truck. How you been?
I've been great. How have you been?
You know me. Calling the racing, having the family, doing all the stuff that we do. Much love to you. P2 finish. He did a good job blocking you. But you gave him a hell of a shot, though. I mean, right? You and Guile had such a big run there. I didn't expect that transfer of power to be as big as it was, but it did.
Yeah, you can't really pull out too early there in those trucks. The air just hits you so quickly. I wanted to finish at least second, so I figured I'd just cut my losses and finish behind him there, wait until the last second to pull out. It just wasn't enough.
Tell me about the Superspeedway stuff, man. I mean, hey, is this your bag on Friday night slate?
Well, I'm not too good at it, honestly. I wanted to run more of these super speedway races to kind of figure it all out for some of the big races and speed weeks next year. So, wanted to get as many miles in as possible. Had a really good first run there. That was some of the most fun racing I've had here at Talladega, but almost wrecked a few times. So I figured I'd sit in the back for a while for the sake of the field. And then they all wrecked in front of me a couple times, 4 or 5 times. But yeah, we were able to get back to the front. As soon as I got back up at the front, I blew over. That was awesome. But any night where you can flip over and finish second's a good night, so I'll take it.
So I went back a couple of times and looked at that, right? So one of the things that I saw with it is that you flipped over on your driver's side, and then it just righted itself. You literally did a 180, and then it's hard to describe. But you had a 90-degree turn, flipped on your side. It kicked you backwards a little bit, did a 180, and then you turned back the other direction. You were right side back up. It was from the driver's perspective. When you see that start to happen, you start to know I'm in the air. What goes through your mind? I mean, I know it's a simulator, but I mean, real world NASCAR drivers think about the same thing.
I had a feeling it was going to happen to me at some point this race. I'm very fortunate to not have hit anything harder than that truck on the inside. Poor guy was getting lapped and just ran into him for no reason. But yeah, you never want to feel that truck get light. Yeah, it's only a matter of time until you figure out how much it's going to go over. Unfortunately, it didn't go over that far for me, but I was certain I was about to throttle that thing back up into traffic. To be honest with you, I'm glad I caught the grass with those back tires there.
For sure. That was it was insane to watch, and it's always great to see the wrecks. I gave the helicopter award to the field because that's just what we had to do. It didn't matter. I think everybody had something going on with, except for Chuck. Chuck, for whatever reason, has the best brakes in all of the simulators. So, whatever Chuck is doing or Charles is doing for brakes out there, folks, you need to talk to him. Just boy, could he stop on a dime. But you did it fantastic. Way to rebound. Congratulations, of course, Aaron. And it's always a pleasure to talk to you. I love watching you race. Love watching you get out there and do your thing. I may give you a little a poke at the yellow paint scheme because I liked it. It's you. We can give you 900 sponsors out there, but we're gonna know you by that yellow paint scheme.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's all mine. I appreciate it. It's good to be back.
All right, Aaron. Much love, man. Give you shout outs. It is I've watched Aaron win championships, folks. This guy, it's the reason why I know his truck so well. I know his colors so well. Give you shout outs, man. Congrats on the P2.
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to thank all the folks at Sim 500 for having me this season. It's good to be back after a couple of years hiatus. But yeah, I'd like to thank the folks in the field for putting on a good race when we were green anyway. And I'd like to thank you for broadcasting and the folks at Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate for helping support tonight's event and all the folks who are watching. Looking forward to getting back at it in whatever car and track combo we are next week.
It is 87s next week, and I think that one's going to be a little bit more, a lot more
Should
speed.
Be great.
It'll be a lot more speed. 225 miles an hour, sir. That's what I'm looking forward to. Be good, man. We'll good luck in the rest of your races this week. We'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
That is Aaron Smith. He's a legend. And last but not least, you had fans. You were probably there toward the end, one of the most popular drivers out there. You are the biggest mover of the race, and I apologize about saying your name wrong up until about 5 minutes ago. Kyle Brooks comes home, and hey, another Arizona driver that makes his way through the field. I like this. All right, tell me about it, man. You had to just go.
Yeah, there was some wreck avoidances early on that that I had to work my way through, but I could first I mean I got to give a big thank you to Wesley for getting me in here honestly kind of late notice, and then also Mr. Justin Fuller for getting me onto the Discord. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to chat with you. Luckily, after being able to pull off the podium, so big thank you to those guys first off. And yeah, it was. I really do enjoy plate racing, and it's always fun trying to figure out strategies and all that. And so that was part of the start towards the back, try to kind of play it safe. And same thing, I haven't been with these guys in forever, so it was fun seeing all the friendly faces and names back again. And yeah, just kind of get my feet wet with the guys, try to remember, okay, these guys like to push harder, these guys back it off and work late. And so yeah, so I kind of took it easy, and yeah, there's definitely some moments where I had to kind of avoid some stuff, and then yeah, like you said, towards the end, it was time to go, and I feel bad that last lap. I'm pretty sure I got into the back of that truck that kind of then caused a little bit of the calamity, and took out about 4 or 5 trucks right in that little pack of mine. So really sorry to those guys. That was definitely not the intent there.
Well, you know what's great about iRacing is that there's a replay. Let's go and take a look. We're still loaded up. We can still go look.
I'm gonna sneak out while you do that.
Yeah, no, don't do it. Don't do it. No, let's go see what happens. That way we can, we always want to make sure that if you say it now, so that when they go watch the replay tomorrow, then you're just like, all right, well, that's what happened. So here's a look on board, folks. Let's see, big run. Turn 1 coming up. This is the white flag lap. For everybody out there listening. I mean, there's just a checkup that happened in front of him. That's all that happened. The driver in front of him, they had no rear bumper.
I was hearing rumors of a lack of rear bumper.
So I would say, we're going to turn corners. Bam.
Look at that move by that 71 too, to squeak through that. I went back and looked too, and I was like, oh man, he did a really nice job squeaking through.
So we'll look at this. We'll watch how much speed you carry into the corner. You're fine. Goodbye. Yeah, he just checked. He had a checkup. That's it. Just a bad checkup. Wasn't your fault.
I'll take the clean slate then. I say if anybody has questions, it's all on you. You cleared me.
You know what? You can send them over my way, and I will tell them what my opinion is, because you know how many of these races I've called. I mean, I've seen much more egregiousness happen. Yeah, so if we go on your onboard, we can. This is what I mean by this, folks. If we watch this at speed, go in cockpit view, into the corner, keep it about a foot. You keep it about a foot. He scrubs speed on his tires. He scrubs on, and then he has to just check up. He's checking up because of what's happening in front of him, and that's it. That's all that happened.
Yeah, and when you're inches apart, yeah, that little bit unfortunate goes a long ways.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it was setting up for a great insight. You were exactly where I wanted to be. I would want to be.
Yes.
Fifth inside, or third inside lane. Thank you for the like as well. See, I get to personally thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm adding all the things. I got to subscribe to you, and if you haven't, for those that are still watching, make sure you subscribe to his Facebook page. Come on, guys.
Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. We live stream on all 3 there, folks. Just make sure.
Oh, triple stream. All right. So
yeah,
you've won up to me there. Nice.
I want to make sure that we reach. Oh, it's not just me. I want to make sure all these leagues look as good and as professional as possible for as many viewers at their convenience where they want to watch, rather than be like, all right, this is my only platform, because I used to be on just one platform. Ricky, thank you for liking the stream as well. Some people love it on Facebook, some people watch it on their television on YouTube, and some like their mobile devices on Twitch. So that's what happens. Thank you for the subscription.
I gotta jump all over the place.
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
finding you. Oh, no, but it
Yeah,
was it
yeah.
was a blessing. I do have to thank Ricky too. I would say otherwise he's gonna get mad at me because unfortunately he got cut up towards the end, and so he hung out and he decided to kind of be my crew chief spotter and work with me a little bit. Gave me some coaching on need to work my restarts a little bit. I was falling back a little bit too much on this restart, so he gave me some what do you call it, constructive criticism, but also helping me put myself in the right place at the right time. So big thank you to Ricky as well.
Well, Ricky's out there doing everything. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube.
He's,
there it is. Thank you, Ricky. I
he's a man of
appreciate you.
many hats.
Love it. Tell me about the N64. I got to know.
Well, I'll say actually, truth be told, that truck in front of me, that nice bright yellow one, that's usually a number I love to run. I'm a bit of a Kenseth fanboy, and
Mhm.
so usually the 17 is taken. So usually I'll run with the 71. And so I was rolling through. I was like, all right, what do I have painted? What numbers are open? I saw 64 and I was like, well, I was like, I don't know. It clicked. I was like, initially I was like, I could do like the reverse Days of Thunder stuff with the 46 and all that. It's like, no, no, no. I love the Nintendo 64 setup. So I figured I'll have some fun with it. Plus it's bright and colorful. And I say I like to kind of be a little obnoxious with my paint schemes when I can.
I do too. So a lot of my stuff is like Disney themed for my daughter. So,
Oh, that's I'm
yeah.
with you there. I say she's 10 now. She's kind of gone through some of the Disney stuff. At least not like she's past the princesses and everything like that, but I do miss the princess phase though. It was so innocent.
No, mine's 10 as well. So she's my youngest of. I'm the older guy. That's the reason why I'm staying up at 11:37 my time here, folks. So she's 10 as well. And she's not. She actually has never been the princess person, but she likes Lilo and Stitch and the characters. Like
That's
yeah.
good. I mean, my wife still is all about Lilo and Stitch. So I mean, I'll say there's no age range there, no limits.
No, hey, no. My favorite thing about iRacing is that you get to be expressive. Sometimes people take it a little bit too far, but you get to express yourself. This is just like getting out there in the real world. You put what you want on your vehicle to express yourself and be who you are, and I think that's the coolest thing about seeing the different trucks, seeing the different liveries, seeing the different sponsors, seeing who does, seeing who's going to be able to shake up their own spotlight. And now you have a memorable truck, and so now I'm going to see it, and I'm going to have a story behind it. That's what makes it special for me. So, but a Superspeedway P3 tonight, 87s next week. Get a 60. Are you going to do another N64 there? Or are you going to be like, do something from do something from like 1987?
I might have
Nintendo
to. Yeah, I might have
wise?
to steal. Yeah, say I say I don't know if I'll have enough time to throw something original. So I mean, let's say Trading Paints is just a awesome opportunity for all the things. I'm pretty sure I've seen some Nintendo cars on there. So I think that's gonna probably be my approach. But I think you're spot on though. I think there's gonna have to be a bit of a theme from here to follow along with.
If you think about 1987, that would be Legend of Zelda. That would be Mega Man. Ooh.
There's some good ones. I'd say I'm already scouting, and yeah, don't worry. I'll have a good one for next week. I'm already eyeballing them.
It's gonna be great. All right. Well, now that and I thank everybody for. Hold on. Let's see. Chat's going here. Original NES to be time appropriate. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That's why I was saying Legend of Zelda and Mega Man and let's see, Contra. That was a good era. Ricky says, love you long time. Thank you guys. Thank you folks for the follows out there as well, and the subscriptions. It really does mean the world to me to be able to, just that one more tick is one more set of eyes. We broadcast, most of the time, but 7 days a week. We're in the renewal period for a lot of people. Get to work on that paint. So we get it matters. It matters for all the other leagues that we call for as well. We call a couple now for Sim 500. So it's pretty amazing to see you guys out there. But Guile, much love to you. It's going to be cool to see what you come up with, man. Give your shout outs. I know you said some thanks out there, but now's where you get it all.
So yes, and now I don't know what to do with my hands anymore. But no, obviously, first off, thank you to you. I say getting, obviously, like I said, haven't been able to follow some of your stuff, so now I get to jump on. I say again, like you said, all three platforms is just super cool. So really happy to have you on, and say hopefully get some more interviews with you, because this first one's been a lot of fun. So thank you. And then all the Sim 500 admins, like I said, everybody was, like I said, they spent a bunch of time to get obviously a lot of work in the back end, but then also to get me back in. Like I said, Wesley getting me in short notice. And then they weren't here tonight. I'm gonna have to give EJ a hard time, but EJ and Brian, definitely thanks for them. They kind of kept that bird in the back of my head, like, hey, you should come race with us some more. So, yeah, so big thank you to all those guys and everybody. So, but yeah, I had fun. I'm looking forward to doing it again, and I don't want to keep you too late because yeah, so it's getting late for you.
I mean, it's still the weekend. I mean, we still have to, and I've never seen Butt Crack Motorsports before, and they just gave us a like. Thank you very much. I don't know if it's a driver or a team, but I love your name. Yeah, this is good. Guile, much love to you. Thank you so much, and thank you to the community out there. It's a late night kind of thing, so normally I'm done and in bed before this. So
yeah, that's the perks of Midnight Thunder. Let's say it keeps you past up your bedtime.
That's okay. That's what it's supposed to be about. So I'm glad to be aboard, brother. Much love. Good luck in the rest of your races this week, and look forward to seeing you in the 80s. I look forward to seeing your paint scheme next week because it's going to be something I look for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll try to make you proud there. But yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, I'll say thank you for everything you do here.
It's going to be amazing. Much love. We'll see you next week. That is Guile Brooks. Thank you, folks. I really do mean it. Thank you all so very much for getting out there and giving us some love. Vanskoy gets the win tonight. Charles is absolutely amazing. Thank you to the legend. Again, Guile gets a nice little P3. He is the biggest mover of the race. Aaron Smith, our yellow banana truck, comes home in P2. I do love his paint scheme. I think he has only at one point worn anything other than that. It was for one race. And he just gets out there to have some fun and dominate. But Charles avoids everything everywhere. And there's a glitch going on that. Do you see that on the left-hand side of the screen there, folks? Wow. Now it flies away. Holy cow. You know, the physics in this game is great, but sometimes it gets a little worse. Budgie, thank you for staying up late with me. Thank you to Jess, and that thing is flying back over the top of Charles again. That is crazy. A little further back in the middle of but Charles gets the win, and we can't thank him enough. Can't thank Joey Gatna and Wesley Donaldson and all the Sim 500 crew for bringing us over there. Much love to you, Budgie. Thank you so much. It's been good. We're gonna have double broadcasts on Fridays. Tomorrow again, we have that charity race for the misses that we're gonna be doing. It's going to be fun. So more Super Speedway tomorrow night. We're going to be off Sunday, back Monday for some Dirt Series action for Chop Chop Racing, Chop Chop Truck Series on Tuesday. Wednesday night, back with the Sim 500 Truck Series. We're going to be running some great tracks over the next week. Again, Phoenix a couple of times next week as well, Thursday and Friday for the Signature eSports Xfinity Series, as well as the Chop Chop Racing Cup Series playoffs, and then again, back at it here. And then in a couple of weeks, we're going to be Saturday nights and then Sunday nights, and we're just going to be back rolling. Thank you to Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate Platinum Properties out there. Thank you to, of course, the old 33 getting out there. I know that his night got cut short, but Brent Scott out there and their family for coming on board and helping put that name on the market. We love Better Homes and Gardens. I'm telling you, I love the magazine and the real estate group, especially with they talk about platinum properties and sometimes the upscale high end properties as well. Absolutely phenomenal. Make sure that you reach out to them if you need them. Absolutely recommend it. Thank you to, of course, nc811.org. But if you live anywhere, I know that we want to talk about. We've got their logo up there, but I'm telling you, wherever you live, if you need to dig more than just a couple of inches below the ground, you need to call before you dig. I'm not kidding. Look at that. Anthony almost slid up to him. Make sure you call before you dig, folks. It's important. Dial 811 or text from your mobile phone. It is the best way and the safest way to do what you should to make this to make your they'll come out. They do it for free. They'll come out and they'll mark your lines for free to make sure you're not hitting something that's valuable. It can cost you thousands of dollars to fix. And sometimes your homeowner's insurance says that's neglect and they won't cover it. You don't want to be out of pocket money. Be safe. Protect yourself. Protect your property, and protect those who are out there working on your property as well. Because all lives matter. But I will tell you that. If you can avoid accidents like that, then you need to do it. Thank you to Sim 500. Make sure you go to sim500.com if you want to be a part of this series. 87's next week. It's going to be a great time. We'll see you tomorrow night for some more trucks at Talladega. It's going to be great. I didn't think I was going to have 4 Talladega races this week. It's insane. So be good, be safe, be kind to one another. Good night to you all. We will see you tomorrow for more iRacing and maybe some live streams. That's right. Can cost you your life. In December, I have Thursday nights as well. Yes, in December, I have Thursday nights as well. We have a dirt series on Thursday coming in December. Our league ends in 2 weeks. We might do a 5 or 6 week ladies' night thing on Thursdays until we get to December. It's going to be great. Thank you, Kigo, for being out there. I appreciate you, brother. And he's got some dirt racing coming up here very soon as well as far as that goes. We did speak on Scott earlier as well. So much love and many prayers out there in the dirt community. If you know, you know. Thank you, folks. We'll see you. Be safe.